Hey everyone, have I here bring a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing who to choose in this unbelievable gift that Dokkan's going to give us during the 10-year anniversary. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And the funny thing about this, the crazy thing about this, is people didn't believe that this was real, even though it came from Dokkan directly. So at 3 a.m. I was fast asleep, and then of course I just have a lot of things I had to take care of this morning, so I'm a little bit late to this discussion. But yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, Dokkan drops this Porunga campaign, and if you haven't realized, you're not able to summon Porunga yet. We have a few more Dragon Balls that we can capture, but what we didn't know is what we're gonna get in the anniversary Porunga wish, which is crazy. They say here, I want to make a special wish for the 10-year anniversary. And what the wish is, you're able to go ahead and get a free copy, a free unit, all the way from March of 2024 till now. And yes, till now means the current 10-year anniversary units, Gogeta, Vegito, yes, the tag units, the carnival units, all of them are going to be available for you to choose when you summon Porunga. Now, of course, that removes like Beast Gohan, that removes physical Gogeta, anything from the 9-year anniversary. So from March to now, and it says some excluded, right? Some excluded on here. So those that already have a 10-year anniversary character can exchange it for characters they don't have yet. You know what? I think most people are going to just get additional copies of the 10-year anniversary units, but I digress. Anyway, so they also, in the video, it's a video that they have, you can kind of see some of the units that are going to be available right here. But let's go ahead and talk about how to get the wish, right? Because right now it's not available, but you can pretty much get 5 of the Dragon Balls currently right now. You can see when this all started, and from when I'm recording this video, tomorrow we're going to be able to go ahead and do this, which is, again, just wild in of itself that you can get a free copy of a brand new anniversary unit. Hey, 10-year anniversary, they just went all out. So the first Dragon Ball, just need to exchange a 10th anniversary coin in the barber shop. That's easy enough. Then the second Dragon Ball, you want to clear any stage 3 times using at least 1 Earth Protecting Heroes category on your team. Again, that's very easy. I think the one that's going to take the longest is this one. If you haven't been using a lot of stamina, consume at least 777 stamina. Then clear Training in the Clouds, and then basically the same thing here, but you're using successors. Clear 3 times any stage with 1 character and successors. Those are the new categories in the anniversary. And then the final 2 is Dokkan Awaken any character. That's easy enough. And then clear a single stage with a team of every type. That's of course AGL, Tech, Int, Strength, and or STR, and Physical. So very easy to complete, and you get to choose. You get to choose whatever you like in terms of from March to now. It's absolutely wild that they're able to do this. Now, the biggest question now is who to choose, right? So if you are going to be focusing on just the 10-year anniversary units, I kind of made this little list here in the possibility on who you're going to capture. If you don't have the Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Tag Vegito or Tag Gogeta, of course you're going to choose one of those for sure, 100%. Those are your 250% / 220% leader. That's the new meta, and they're easily the best units in the game, right? So 1A, 1B is on the top there. The second choice that you might want to choose here, if you already have maybe rainbowed those units already, but you didn't do well in the Carnival banner, is going to be LR34, right? LR Super Saiyan 3 that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. His team is going to be so good when the EZAs happen for the 7-year anniversary LRs. We already know that the grade 8 Vegeta, which I haven't actually did a video on it, he's going to be a great first position unit. This is going to be just an amazing team that you can run, and his value is really, really high, especially he's able to buff also units that are not just grade 8. It's Power Beyond Super Saiyan, right? So huge advantage. That's a great unit to have in this anniversary. The third one that you might want to grab would be the full power leader at 220% in the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's a great unit to have, a very solid utility unit. He can be on multiple different teams. He can sometimes run on first position. He does have to build up a little bit, but ultimately very, very good. Now, the other two I probably wouldn't grab right now because I don't really see them very relevant right now. Maybe in the future, especially with Blue Eyes, man. I wish they didn't do my Evolution Vegeta so wrong here. His leader skill is unnecessary. We don't need another Universal Survive Saga leader, even at 220, great, but we just have so many. It would have been nice to see something different. And then Goku and Frieza, even though it's Battle of Fate, which is a great category to run, he's generally more of a floater unit, right? So not really a main position unit at most times. Sometimes you can run him in main position, but generally second position. And I would defer from having to pick those units unless you really, really want those two, right? So those top 3, 4 is what you want to look for. So if you want to open this up to the other units that are going to be available, the rankings might look something like this here. So I would say you should look at these units, and kind of how I broke this down here was the second unit that if you don't have any of these units, you want to go these first, the tag units first. Then you want to go Broly. He is probably the most valuable extreme class unit that you can pick up. He's also a carnival unit, and that's one of the reasons why I have carnival units maybe above Dokkan Festival exclusives, because I think you're going to have one more red coins. You can pick them up in the future. The teal coins, and the only time that you can also pick up carnival units is on carnival banners if they're featured. And I don't know how many times Broly's going to be featured. And again, he's going to be very, very high value. So I put him in second position in terms of if you are going to choose from outside of the 10-year anniversary. Then you have Super Saiyan 34 here, LR34 here, and then you have Gotenks, another carnival. I'm sorry, he's actually, and take that back, he's Dokkan Festival exclusive, right? So is he Carnival or Dokkan Festival? No, he's Carnival, I'm sorry. So another Carnival unit. So again, both of these are going to be difficult to get, much like Broly here. So these three are going to be difficult to get on a Carnival banner. And I don't even know when they're going to be featured again. Another Carnival unit here. And then you have Dokkan Festival exclusive Int Broly, another valuable unit. And they kind of go hand in hand. If you have both of these, you can pretty much have your main rotation on a lot of extreme class teams all taken care of. And of course that rotation is also on super class teams as well. Some of on the leaders on here, Pure Saiyans, etc. So high value in what you want to pick up here in terms of that. Now I did put these two here, so this isn't a list of like who's better. All right, so let me take a little step back here. Like, this isn't a list of saying I think Int Broly is worse than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or Blue Eyes is better than Tech UI Goku, right? It's value. It's in terms of why you should pick these up before and first, because you'll have other opportunities to pick them up in the future, but maybe it's a little bit more difficult. Again, there's where the carnival comes in. But again, Dokkan Festival exclusive for sure. These two you want to pick first and foremost. So the other two carnival units here, they are 220% lead, so that there is some value there in terms of everyone else. And of course they're newer, so it might take a while to see them get featured again. Whereas some of these other units, you might see them on other banners fairly quickly and a lot sooner, and you can go ahead and pick them up. Especially the Dokkan Festival exclusives, where you can use the red coins. Red coins are a lot more prevalent than the teal coins on here. So that's why I have LRGGT, I have Family Kamehameha, and Dokkan Festival exclusive Tech UI Goku on this spot here as well. You should be able to pick them up in the future, but I think these are going to be harder to pick up, so might as well pick them up now. But I think these are more valuable in terms of, better. If you are like brand new, you might want to drop these down, and you might want to use these above. But I'm just saying, hey, you have some of the other units that can build up these teams. That's why I just have this. I guess you can switch these back and forth. Anyway, this is kind of its own kind of grouping there. The only TUR on the list that you want to consider is, let's say you have everything else. Like you have everybody rainbowed. And you're like, okay, I don't have anybody to pick from this group here. The only TUR I recommend would be Glorio, being that his team just is continuously getting better and better and better. So, so this would be kind of my priority list. That would be something if you guys are considering who to choose from. If you're just doing the 10-year anniversary units, that's going to be easy enough. You have 4 to choose from. The other 2, just leave it alone. and then you kind of go, okay, what do I want to do here in terms of priority? Again, I guess you can move these guys up like 5 and 6. This whole grouping here is kind of like, yeah, there's some value here. There's some value here. I would consider these units better than these 2, but maybe you want to grab these now and grab these later. But I'm assuming that you all maybe already have some of these because these are already on the banners currently right now that's out. So yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts here. Tell me what you guys think in terms of the listing here. Who are you going to choose? Like, who are you going to pick up? I'll probably just pick up a dupe of this. I have everybody, right? So I just probably can get a dupe here. I think he's pretty close to rainbowed. So a dupe of Gogeta or Vegito, that's who I'm going to go ahead and pick up there. But with that, yeah, comment in the comment section below. Who are you going to go pick up here? What a incredible gift. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.